Eastern. I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News.
Start your day with Jeff Hood and the Wake Up Show. Weekdays on WGA.
Jeff Hood and the
It's time, ladies and gentlemen, for the Quik Mart hour. I was trying to think of what we're doing.
You got so much stuff going on.
I almost forgot what we're doing.
Yeah.
How could I forget? Keith and Kevin's in the house. It's the Quik Mart hour.
Woohoo.
And Lord, I left my sun drop way over there.
You can't even reach it.
Way over there.
Here,
I did it for you.
How'd
There
that
you go.
happen?
I didn't even give one.
There we go.
You didn't. You want one? I'm gonna get you
No.
one.
Did you get
But
your
gonna
coffee?
drink it?
I know the coffee's not made yet, so I'll just have to wing it today.
Or here, you want mine?
No, you're good.
I drank off the one side. You can drink off the other
And
side.
turn around.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
How come you keep wanting to share everything today?
Oh, because it's I'm just that type of person. It's 4th of July coming up, so I'm just in the sharing
What kind of
mood.
plans you guys got?
Oh, I'm gonna blow some stuff up now. I'm telling you.
Are you?
Yeah.
You got a bunch of fireworks?
He's planning on
Yeah.
losing a few fingers this week.
That's right. Call me 9 Finger Ned next week.
What is that? What's that? The YouTube? Back up, Terry!
Yeah, Terry, back up, Terry.
Somebody
Back
call
up.
911.
Oh Lord,
Have you
Terry.
seen those?
I haven't
Oh,
seen.
Oh,
those
you never
are
seen
hilarious.
Backup Terry?
I haven't seen. I have
Oh,
no
we
idea.
gotta find Backup Terry to show it to you.
I have no idea.
Oh, it's hilarious. Backup Terry has gotten famous off of that.
It has?
He sells T-shirts and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Backup Terry.
And it's a fireworks.
Yeah, it's a
accident.
4th of July video. If you just type in YouTube Backup Terry, he'll come
I'll
up.
find it.
Yeah. Oh man.
I have laughed. I've told it 2 or 3 times this morning about the guy on the porch with the squirrel attacking him.
I haven't seen that.
Oh my gosh! It attacks him, and he finally gets it off of him, and then the squirrel attacks the hound dog. It's a bad squirrel.
I'm telling you.
Well, somebody wants to talk to us. I'll bet you $100.
Don't say it.
Are we going to take qualifiers now?
I hope his name is
Might as well
Terry.
get it out of the way.
I hope his name is Terry.
Have y'all got your pens and papers
I've got
ready?
my pen and
Oh,
paper
yes.
ready.
Okay.
Call in, Terry.
All right.
Terry. Oh Lord, Terry.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
Terry.
I'm fine, this is Sue Law.
Sue Law. What are we going to do, Sue?
What'd you say?
She's early bird.
We early bird qualifying you. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah,
All right. Well, we got you.
thank you.
All right. Very good. Here we go. Hey, good morning. How are you?
Hey, qualifiers.
Yes, we are.
DT Hughes. I thought I'd get in early.
DT Hughes.
Get in there.
Are you
DT's
writing
number
it down?
2.
Yeah.
He tried to get in early.
All right.
Wait,
Thank you, man.
He's still early.
And good morning. Who do we have here?
Yeah, Jean Smith.
Gene
Gene
Smith.
Smith.
We got you,
One
Gene.
Smith.
Thank you.
We got you, Gene. All right.
Or some people
You need
say
to look
Smith.
up your genealogy and see if there's any.
See, Jean, me-
She
me-
may be not qualified.
You think so?
No.
You would do that to her?
No,
Wait
I
a
would-
minute.
I
Your
would.
aunt want one.
Yeah, but that's different.
Oh.
I'm not in the contest. I just read the questions.
Yeah, you're the controller of the rules.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, good morning. Who do we have here?
Exactly.
Tommy Davis.
Tommy Davis.
Tommy, good
Big
morning.
T.
Happy
Thank
4th
you,
of
Tommy.
July.
Thank you.
All right, let's take this one right here. Who do we have here?
I'm not qualified for that there.
Oh, is this the governor?
This is Governor Tipper.
Yeah.
Governor Tipper, yeah, I just talked to Bill a while ago.
All right. Good for you, buddy. Big D. Thank you,
He
man.
likes to talk to him while he's eating his oatmeal.
And good morning. Who do
Makes
we
it go
have
down
here?
better,
Yeah. I wrote it down, Governor Tipper.
Yes. Who do we have here?
huh? Governor.
Bush Brawley.
Butch. Hey, Butch.
How you doing,
You
man?
doing good, buddy?
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, man. Butch Brawley right there. We got more qualifiers to come.
listeners get up early.
766-9393.
Yeah.
766-9393 is the
We
number.
got half of them already.
We got half of them.
Boom.
And good morning. How are you?
I'm doing good. This is Wanda.
Hey,
Wanda, I
We
got
got you,
you.
Wanda.
Thanks.
All right, and more to come.
And people need to tell us what they're doing. You know,
Yeah.
if they're
Hey,
sitting
good morning.
there
How are
drinking
you?
Coffee, I'd like to know that.
I'm good.
Oh,
How are
really?
you?
And who do we have here?
No, what in the
Kendra
bathroom?
Fleming.
Kendra.
Kendra Fleming.
Yeah.
Yes.
Keith wants to know what everybody's doing that's calling in. What are you doing this morning?
I'm working
All
Oh,
right.
she's working.
All right. Good for you.
at the office. Yep.
Thank
She's
you.
got the radio turned down where the boss can't hear it right now.
Hey, good morning. Who do we have here?
Bridget Hendry.
Bridget.
Bridget made it in.
Bridget, what are you doing this morning?
You drinking coffee?
All right. Thank you, hon.
Thank you.
And who do we have here? Willard Show.
Willard.
All right. That's
What's Willard doing?
Willard's voice sounds different.
Yeah, but he's a good guy, though.
Thank you now.
He's one of my favorite.
He is.
I ain't seen Willard in a long time.
Well, he hangs around with Wanda.
He does.
It is 8:11, and we got, how many more qualifiers can we take?
I need two more.
Two more.
Two more qualifiers.
We have
And good morning. Who do we have here?
Lenny Hall.
Lenny Hall.
Lenny.
Thank you, Lenny.
Thank you.
All right, let's get one more. We got one more, and I bet this is Miss Linda.
Hang on a minute. Time out. I missed that last name.
Lenny Hall.
Lenny Hall. Gotcha.
All right.
What was you doing?
I was typing.
Who do we have here? That's what I thought.
Linda.
Linda, how are you?
We are doing great.
Linda's already got the house clean. I know her. She's already got the house clean. She's already done laundry. She's relaxing at 8:11.
You know, Linda, since you ain't doing nothing. Thank you, hon. Bye-bye. All right. Well, that's all our qualifiers.
We got a cross.
Yeah, we got our 12.
You asked me what I've had big plans. Y'all got big plans for 4th of July?
Actually, I did not have big plans until I was told of our plans, and now we got big plans.
Oh, really? Like what?
Well, my daughter is planning on having a big hoot nanny at her house
Hootenanny.
with a whole bunch of people coming, and we're one of them.
That's the best kind.
It is.
That way you can always say, I
See ya.
believe I'm going to get them. I'm gonna leave.
Yeah. So we don't really have to do anything but show up, and I did tell them that I was going to buy one huge big fireworks, just one big
Well,
thing.
good.
Big sparkler.
And daddies and granddaddies need to do that.
Yeah, I'm going to buy one thing, just one thing.
Yeah. Be careful. What are you going to buy?
I don't know.
You're like, you talking about one big box or one big, gigantic?
One big just,
Cake.
Like a cake thing.
Yeah.
To me, they're the most fun.
You remember in Napoleon Dynamite, what did the guy was? He wasn't doing no good. He only sold snakes and sparklers.
That's Joe Dirt.
Oh, it's Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt, yeah, he's in.
Napoleon Dynamite. That's
Yeah.
Joe Dirt.
That's the big list. You mean to tell me that you sitting there owning a fireworks stand? You don't have any
Oh, he had a whole list of things.
kitty chasers, whistling
Yeah.
with or without tails and all this stuff. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Husker do's, Husker don'ts.
Yeah, that was Joe Dirt.
Yeah.
I don't
I've
know why
never
I
seen
thought
that
Napoleon
movie.
He
Dynamite.
said, I
You've
sold-
never seen Joe Dirt?
Never seen that movie.
Oh my goodness.
I've seen bits and pieces of it, but I've never.
You know why? It's sort of, you should see it because it's a show about a DJ.
Is it
And,
really?
Yeah, this guy's telling his life story on a radio show.
on the radio show. Talk
Wow.
radio.
Yeah, well, I have tried to watch it, but I haven't caught it like from the front.
Yeah.
And I've tried to watch it, and I just couldn't get into it.
Oh my goodness. You gotta, I don't know, you gotta have that kind of sense of humor
Okay.
or just flat out drunk.
Sophomore sense of humor. You
Yes.
know, I think you could get there.
You think I could
Yeah.
get there?
You like Blazing Saddles. I mean, it's kind of that kind of humor.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
that's a documentary.
Well,
So-
I forgot about that. That's
Talking about getting there, guys. Did you guys go to Quik Mart any this week?
Why, yes, I did.
All right,
I
so-
couldn't wait to get there.
I know
That's a
you
cool
couldn't.
slogan.
Hey,
I can't wait to see
while you
bumper
look
stickers.
up something, somebody keeps calling. No, never mind.
Okay.
Never mind. Never mind. But we do have our qualifiers, by the way.
Yes, we do.
We got
I'm
all
getting
four.
these texts on the big beautiful bill, and they're wanting to know if it passed yet, and all that kind of stuff. To my knowledge, it has not passed
To my knowledge,
yet.
it has not passed.
So it's very close.
We need to do a couple of things. Number one,
Yeah.
this is the Quik Mart Hour.
It is a
Well,
Quik Mart
yes,
hour.
Quik Mart Hour brought to you by Quik Mart stores and convenience stores, convenient to you, located all over the place. You can't
Man,
miss them.
everywhere.
You know what I like doing at Quik Mart? I like saving on fuel. And I took a picture. Did I send you guys that picture
You
of
did
my
not.
last thing?
I
You
know
sent
you didn't
somebody
send it to
else.
me.
Man, I tell you what, I rolled the pump back almost to the ground.
They had to pay you to take some gas.
They almost had to, yeah.
Whew.
But
That's
I
nice.
don't have my picture here.
Well, of course you don't.
Yes, I do, right here.
Oh.
Did you see that?
Hello, William. You got up to, what, 30 cents?
30 cents a
Oh,
gallon.
my
right there.
goodness.
Oh, wow, 30 cents off? I've
Yeah.
got that a time or two. And
Yeah.
it's awesome when you
Have you?
get 30 cents
And it
off.
doesn't
And-
take long to get 30 cents a gallon off.
I can't never wait that
So-
long.
Yeah.
But
I get excited at 20.
in reality, I saved $6 on that fill up right there. $6 real dollars.
Yeah.
You know,
What'd you do with that $6?
I bought me a biscuit and cold drink and a nutty,
Well, sure.
and then a Little Debbie nutty bar.
Ooh.
And
Well, speaking of that, have you weighed in?
I have weighed in. And
What was I last week?
You were 307.
Ta-da! I'm 306.1 today.
Sweet.
oh, good, Jeff. What about you, Kevin?
I'm 240. I was 244 last week. I'm 243. Me and Jeff's heading in the right way. What about you?
Well, I'm like you guys last week. I went the wrong way. I'm at 239 this week.
Was that little Debbie Nutty bar?
Yeah, I guess it was.
And I cheated some this week, to
Well,
be honest.
And we had a huge thing at church last night. So, you know, here I am. I don't think about it till I'm done, you know? I got done at church and I had a big old piece of Butterfinger cake. Whoever cut the Butterfinger cake at church last night,
Bless them.
they didn't have a ruler. It filled
They
the
didn't know
plate
you was
up.
in a contest, did they?
No, they didn't. And of course, I didn't think about the ramifications of it till after it was gone. I thought, we gotta weigh in the morning.
Man.
Of all things.
You know, it's bad when somebody cuts a pieces of cake too big at a dinner like that and you can't get more than one dessert.
Yeah, you're right.
You see those people that fill up a plate of desserts, they just got a whole bunch of them all around.
You know what? You know what happens at our church? They go to the dessert table first.
Oh, yeah.
Does it ever happen?
Oh, yeah.
Listen,
Man,
that's-
that way you won't get...
There's plenty of hamburgers, but that pie ain't gonna last. Them fried pies are gonna get gone.
That's standard operating procedure.
Yeah. So,
Oh, my
Can't miss
gosh.
out on the desserts.
Oh my gosh, the Quik Mart hour is always in. Listen, we get a lot of comments, so we got a lot of following and people that say that they even tune in and watch it on Facebook and
Yeah.
YouTube afterwards.
Yeah.
So we appreciate all those folks that do that, and I think I've got everything hooked up and running like it's supposed to. I'm gonna make a check. So
okay, well, while you're making a check, I want to talk about, you know, the House of Representatives has up for debate and vote the big, beautiful bill, and our friend Hakeem Jeffries is up there gaslighting the whole situation, in my opinion, and he is saying that it's against the Declaration of Independence.
Oh, my goodness.
Now, when's the last time you guys read Declaration of Independence? 5th grade, maybe?
Yeah, it's
I
been a
listened
while,
to it
yeah.
this morning.
You listened to it this morning. Okay, good. I didn't, but I've got it here. Did you play it?
I started to, but it was too long for me to
It
play.
is too long. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but basically what the Declaration of Independence was, it was the 13 colonies, and they considered themselves the states at the time. The 13 colonies at the time were being oppressed by their government. And they wrote the Declaration of Independence, and basically what it says is that we understand that there's a reason for government, but when it becomes so oppressive, it is the right of the people to become self-governed and to change their form of government. And they had 27 charges against the King of England inside the Declaration of Independence. And so, you know, they had reason for what they were doing. They even go on to say, you know, hey, there's some things that happen in government that people have to suffer, and those things are sufferable, and it doesn't require a change in government. But our oppression has been so great that it takes a change. And that's what the Declaration of Independence is all about.
Yeah.
And so, I didn't realize they had all those charges against the King of England, but they did.
Well,
So-
they reasoned their case in the Declaration of Independence.
They did. That's exactly right.
They reasoned out their case, or our case
That's right.
in this particular instance, and said, this is why we think we should do what we're doing.
That's exactly right. They didn't leave it up to question. They specifically said, here's one of the reasons, here's another reason, here's another. And taxation was part of that. Listen, the feel that the government didn't listen to the people was one of those things. You know, some of the things that we're experiencing today, they felt like the government was becoming tyrannical. They felt like the government was far off, and it was. It was over in England, and you know they were being governed by this distant.
Right.
Yeah. So there was a lot of different things that were going on during the Declaration of Independence. Now, I don't know where Hakeem Jeffries is standing on the House floor saying, you know, it's against the Declaration of Independence. And now the
Well,
Declaration
that's what I was
of
going to ask you.
Independence.
How does he rationale that?
Well, I'll tell you how, in my opinion, how they do that and why they do what they do. A lot of these lawmakers get up there and proclaim something like that because they realize, unfortunately, that we have a very uneducated population. And they don't know any better. They can get up and say about anything they want to say, and there's people that
That's
believe
true.
it.
They're to a large extent, but I would say more that rather than being uneducated, is this sometimes we don't care.
Well,
You know, let all that mumbo jumbo be for somebody else. You know, let me just live my life. That's almost where we've gotten in this.
a lot of it, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but there's, you know, you want to talk about your government not listening to you. Try to visit. I would ask that you go visit our senator's office and see if she listens to you. Now she ain't gonna listen to you because she's getting her makeup on for the Fox interview that she's fixing to go to, and so.
Sound like you have
I have
experience.
first-hand experience of this, and I'm not. This is not something I'm making up. I'm just telling my own experience. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
You know, we should have her on the show.
I wish you would.
I wonder if we could make that happen.
Well, she's running for governor, so she's planning on running for governor. So during that governor stint, if you want to do an interview with her, I would love to do that.
I think we should do it.
Well, she'll probably do it because we got a camera in here, so
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, you know, she can get her makeup.
I'm not against her. I'm just saying that I just feel like when you're up there and the money starts coming in from all these solicitors or whatever it is that happens, lobbyists or groups, interest
I like
groups
how you
or
throw a little
whatever.
laugh in there.
Yeah, it's
Whatever
it
happens.
becomes whatever happens in the halls.
You're up
The
there.
halls of Congress.
You know, I was telling somebody the other day though, what's really neat about the whole thing up there is, and Marcia too. This is I'm sorry, I can't say.
Marsha.
She does have some good qualities, a lot of good qualities. But do you know that when you go to Washington D.C., you can go over to the Senate side. The Senate has 2 or 3 buildings over there that they meet in, and the House has 2 or 3 buildings that their offices are in. And all you got to do is go through the metal detector at the front door, and you can walk into any representative's office that you want. Say, hi, I'm Keith from Tennessee, and I'd like to speak.
How
to
y'all
something."
doing?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Y'all got a big old airport up here.
But what you need to do is carry a empty sack with you because most representatives will have things that's made in their districts, and so you know you go.
So they give you free samples?
Oh yeah, you know, like you go to these Tennessee ones, there's like goo-goos everywhere and stuff like that. You know, you can fill up on candy and stuff.
Oh my gosh.
It's like a trick or treat going up there. No, but it's pretty cool. So you can just walk in the door of the senator's office and say, hi, I'm so-and-so, and can you arrange a tour of the Capitol for me? And they'll do it. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
Now, it's nice to give them some notice, but also, if you're from Tennessee, they have a thing called Tennessee Tuesdays, and Marcia has that in her office. And I think that's a great thing. Kudos, Marcia.
You just made because she's doing her makeup.
It's a
just
good
mad
thing
'cause
to
she
have
don't see
that.
things my way.
You're saying it's a good thing she has that day if she just listened to you.
That's right.
I would be okay if she just listened.
Yeah.
She don't have to agree. She don't have to agree with me, and I don't have to agree with her. But she won't even listen. She won't even meet with you.
I thought you said that she would meet with you on Tuesday.
Well, she don't talk things over breakfast because when you go in there, you got your face full of Tennessee stuff like biscuits and coffee. And the last time I was up there, they had this Tennessee guy that made his own coffee, and he had like 3 or 4 different flavors of his own coffee up there, and everybody was tasting.
So they
coffee.
distract you so you won't.
Oh yeah, and then it was like her and.
Have any Clifty Farms country ham up there?
I'm sure if they had some, it would be.
Some Jimmy Dean.
Clifty Farms. No, but if you're
Somebody wants to talk to us.
Yeah.
We'll see what they want.
Oh, it was her. Dadgummit,
Oh man, Marsha, we hung up on Marsha. Marsha. Hey, she's calling back.
No,
No, he's turning the volume up.
I had the ringer turned down because we had all our qualifiers. We've got all our qualifiers, but if you want to talk to us,
Man, yeah.
if you
We'll
want to talk to
you.
us, we want to talk to you. So let's see who this is. Hey, good morning. You're on the Quik Mart Hour.
Are y'all off the air?
No, we're on the air.
Well, my radio must be tore up then.
We are wide open.
105.3.
105.3?
105.3 on the FM. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
95.3 or 1370 AM.
Yeah, does that all go in the same one?
Yeah.
What?
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
we have 1370, AM 1370, 105.3 and 95.3. And then we were live streaming on WDXC.com.
Okay.
Okay, and during this show and others like it, we are live on Facebook and YouTube.
Oh, that's cool.
Hmm?
I didn't know that we were on AM. Do we have any AM listeners?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Really? Do you? I don't even turn AM on my radio anymore.
Well,
I used to back in the old days.
There was a deal
There's-
they was trying to get rid of AM, wasn't it?
I think we have people who have had their AM radio set on
Yeah.
WDXC and
And they
don't
just
move
turn it
it.
on.
They just turn it
My,
on.
my my grandmother, when she was alive, that's what she listened. Because I was like, "What do you listen to this?" She's like, "That's just what I always listen to."
We've always
Yeah.
listened to that. That's
Yeah.
and when I was growing up, that's where it was set in the mornings,
It
and that's
stayed,
what we
stayed
listened to.
there
Yeah.
the whole time.
Well, I know
But
that.
now you got satellite radio, so.
Yeah, and you know, they done away, you know, the cars haven't evolved away from AM, I guess.
No, but that's there's something that you hear every once in a while that's saying call your representative, tell them you don't want to get rid of AM.
Yeah, they try to take over those frequencies and use them for different things.
Is that what that's
Yeah.
what it's about? Okay.
They did that with wireless microphones here. It's probably been 10 years ago now. They took a certain frequency away from wireless microphones, and certain companies like Sennheiser and folks like that, if you had one that was in that frequency, you could trade it in for a new Sennheiser and get credit for it.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I know this lady wants to talk to us.
Okay.
Hey, good morning. You're on with us.
Yes, I've used the internet before it was the internet.
oh, that's the ARPANET.
Phone and a
You would know that.
computer. Well, but I will tell you this, I'm on an AT&T landline, and I have the old-fashioned radio that literally's got masking tape on it. I learned a long time ago that pushing buttons dumbs people down, and they have little time to really go to primary sources. But I wanted to throw that out because you probably have a lot of people like me that got burned pretty bad 20 or 30 years ago because of a lot of things, like emails
Oh,
with pornography because you're
Yeah.
dealing with an international meeting.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I just wanted to throw that out. But I love your show.
well, thank
Oh,
you.
Thank you. Thank
But
you so much.
so she's still got a landline. That's good
Yeah,
becoming.
you don't hear many people have
No,
that.
it's
In business, a lot of businesses still have their landlines.
yeah. Well, you know, like our business, we still have our landline number, but it's
Yes.
not a landline anymore. It comes over the internet now.
Mhm. That's the way ours.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So I think ours comes over maybe the one
Most,
here in town.
just about everybody does.
Yeah.
Well,
the copper wire. They,
You've got Cloud9
Yeah.
who can offers phone service. You got Spectrum,
Yep.
which is the cable system.
And AT&T does.
AT&T. So those three are places you can get landline numbers, I guess.
Yeah, over the internet. So you know what AT&T needs to do? They need to come right through the middle of town and take down those wires.
Yeah, they should.
Man, they're everywhere. They're uglying up the place.
Uglying up everything.
Yeah.
What? Hey, but you still got people like her. It's gonna have. It's got
Yeah, but you that's for servicing tens of thousands of people.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, that's true.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
Instead of 3 or 4.
Hey Jeff, we have a basement, and we have a landline wall phone, rotary, down there.
There you go.
So the rotary still works.
So we could get out.
Well, thank you so much. That's awesome. That's awesome. You have one of those long cords where you walk all over the house.
Exactly. Yeah.
The sister's in the bathroom on the telephone and it's got a
Quality cord.
And you
Where
got
the
the limb on
phone
the
at?
cord.
My neighbor, their phone is up on the pole.
Does the
Is that the Douglases?
the bedroom has the door just open straight to the outside and
Yeah.
falls off.
Oh my
Are you
God.
the neighbor that pops up in the window all the time?
Howdy, neighbor.
What are the things that we can remember?
Green Acres
Is the place to be.
Boom, 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 boom.
Farm living is the life for me.
Oh, what are we gonna do on trivia today?
We're gonna do, you know, 4th of July trivia.
All right. And by the way, you are listening to the Quik Mart Hour.
Yeah,
And
Quik Mart
we've
makes
already
these
got qualifiers, and we're going to be giving away a $25 gift card to
Speaking
Quik
of
Mart
4th of July,
convenience stores.
you never did get around to tell us what you was doing for 4th of July.
Okay, so I plan on relaxing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we had our big deal at church yesterday. I might get some fireworks for the kids.
There you go.
Usually my son, you know, he has several kids, several of his buddies over. Let me tell you what happened at our house. So I'm walking through the dining room, and you can see the swimming pool from the dining room, and my wife is in the den, and I said, Amy, you better stop what's going on out at the pool right now. And so she gets up and looks out the window, and the guys have the trampoline. One guy's holding the gate, 2 guys are rolling the trampoline into the pool area. And so Amy's like, no, sir, get the trampoline out of the pool area. So they put it back in the backyard. Because here's one thing. I don't know if you ever own a trampoline, but our homeowner's policy in several different places will say, this is covered to so much, except trampoline. This is covered, except trampoline. This is covered, except trampoline. So it excludes the trampoline from every single line.
So bringing the trampoline with the pool together was probably not a good idea.
That's not a good idea. So that was
Well, you know,
that was Sunday.
Keith, I got to tell you, this is disappointing.
What? Did I didn't let him do it?
Yes.
No, I didn't. I didn't have any. So Spencer comes in and goes, why did you do that? I'm like, I didn't do it. Your mom did it. I'm the can-do parent. Your mom's the can't-do parent.
Yeah, he can't do told on him, and some mama go out there and stop
I
him.
knew. That's the way it happens.
Yeah.
That's the way it
Good cop, bad cop kind of deal.
Exactly
Yeah.
So Monday rolls around. That was Sunday that took place. Monday rolls around, and my daughter's off work. She's taking a PTO day, and then she FaceTimes Amy, and in the background you can see the boys on the trampoline jumping into the pool.
Oops.
So Amy's like, FaceTime me outside immediately. So they did. Tuesday rolls around, and we don't have a trampoline. So Amy put it on Facebook for free. So I came and got it.
Oh my gosh.
I was ready.
You know what that reminds me? It reminds me of that comedian says, "It's fun going around here. We're gonna put stop to
That's
that."
right.
That's
yeah.
right.
Bunch of fun stopping police. I'll tell you what,
If you just understood the way it was at our house.
Oh yeah,
It's crazy.
Teenage boys can come up with some stuff, man.
And listen, and it's like they live there. It's like they write stuff on the grocery list when they're like, we need this and this and that. It's like, and if you put ketchup on the refrigerator, they'd eat it. They'd eat the whole thing. It's unreal.
It's like Foster Brooks. You remember Foster?
Yeah, I
Brooks?
remember Foster
When
Brooks.
he was roasting one of the guys. I forget who he was roasting, but he said, by the way, I'm fooling around with your wife.
That's Don Rickles.
Don Rickles.
Yeah.
And he tells him, he says, "Oh, by the way, you're out of scotch."
Yeah, exactly. I had the same thing, same type of thing. I don't have any scotch, but I'm sitting in my recliner watching TV, and Elam comes in, and he's like, "You're out of honeycombs." He throws the empty box in my lap. I said, "What are you talking about? That's the big box. Where'd it go?"
We just bought it.
And then they got their mouth on the milk jug. They got it all going on in there. I'm like, come
goodness.
on, guys. So
Oh my.
anyway, they're
Well, you shouldn't have told them make yourself at home.
well, we don't mind. They're a lot of fun, and they're. I look back the way I acted when I was their age, and they're pretty well
Oh yeah,
behaved.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I can't say anything against it. Now, I probably at their age I would have probably rolled the trampoline
Yeah,
to
oh,
the swimming
man,
pool all day long.
absolutely.
Ain't no doubt.
Except they'd be filming it, see, and making
Yeah.
like a Jackass movie or stuff.
Yeah,
in the
We didn't
backyard,
have a
yeah.
trampoline, but if it would roll, we'd see how big a hill we could find to roll down it.
Yeah, and ride it.
Ride it.
And ride it.
And ride whatever contraption we could make.
I remember them old, that old dump trucks. I could fit in the bed of it. We'd
Yeah.
push each other down a hill.
Yeah. We used to try to make like carts, and because we lived on Whip Wheel Drive, and there there's a hill you go down the bottom until you hit the ditch or whatever.
Yeah,
it was.
the
The
water thing. What do you call that?
the flume, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called.
It flew me from.
We never made it though. The wheels always fell off of whatever we were riding. Then you'd scratch yourself on the pavement, and it was fun.
Fun and brutal.
All right, so you guys need a piece of paper today and a pencil. All right, Jeff's got a pencil. You got a piece of paper?
I am always with paper and
I've
pencil.
got a list of questions right here, and what we're going to do is I'm going to ask you the questions, and you're going to write down the answers.
Okay.
And then the one at the end with the most correct answers is going to be the winner.
Oh.
How many questions will there be?
Well, now this is going to be okay.
Now, how you gonna fit John in on this?
Well, where's John at?
By the way,
He's wandering around
I had
lost.
somebody ask me, "Why is John always late?" And I said, "Because he just is."
Oh, there you go. That's right. Because he's from Revelo, and things are slow down there, and that's why I love Revelo so much. Is because things are so slow.
It's
down
kind of
there.
laid back down here.
You know, when I go to relax, I like to ride around, and Revelo is one of the places I like to ride around. I sort of, when I was a teenager, I hung out in Revelo.
Did you?
Yeah, absolutely. That's how John and I know each other.
Okay.
Back when I first started going to Revelo, a guy named Ronald Hughes owned the store, and if he decided he needed to leave, he'd just leave. And the store was wide open, and you just wrote down what you got. You know, it's an honor system.
Yeah.
I don't think it worked out for him.
Well, back in the,
It wouldn't work now, would it?
No,
it wouldn't work now at all. But back in the day, you could kind of do that.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Yeah.
You remember people used to write things down? Like we used to go to the country store and write it down. And
Oh, yeah.
I guess your parents.
You had charge accounts and everything. Of course,
Yeah.
everybody abused it, and so everybody got rid of that. You know.
Oh yeah,
Nobody
people
paid
wouldn't.
it, yeah.
People wouldn't pay and stuff.
Wouldn't pay
like
their
that.
accounts.
Yeah.
Had to get rid of it.
Anyway. All right, you guys ready for some trivia?
All right.
Okay, this is all stemming around Independence Day, 4th of July,
Okay.
things like that. And so, here we go.
This question number one.
Yes.
All right.
Question number 1. Where was the first celebration of Independence Day held? What city? I'm looking for a city name.
First celebration?
Yes, for Independence Day. It was in 1777. You'd think it'd been in 1776, but it wasn't.
Well, that's when you done it, so you had to celebrate it the next year.
That's right. All right, are you and if you're at home, play with us. Get a piece of
Yeah.
paper. We're just
All right.
on question number
You're
1.
at home and you know the answer, text it.
Yeah, text it to Kevin, please.
What if you can't spell it?
You should be able to spell this city.
Uh-oh, then I'm in trouble, man. Because I'm like you, I didn't think I could spell
I'm not going to, if you can pronounce it and phonically see it, you know, like, but if it's blatantly wrong, like you put Miami, it's not going to pass, you know, and say that it's another city. Okay, here's question number 2. Every Independence Day, how many times does the Liberty Bell ring?
Does the Liberty Bell ring?
Mm-hmm. Do you know what the Liberty Bell is?
That's the one with the crack in it, right?
Yeah.
Surely they don't ring that thing. It'll break it.
Oh, well, I rang it.
You did?
You know, I was thinking, when we went to Philadelphia, that's one thing I did see was Liberty Bell.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah, it's on the ground though. I thought it would be up in the air somewhere, it's sitting on the ground. But no, I mean, it's sitting on a holder on the ground.
Right, yeah.
I knew that. It's not up in the air.
So how many times do you think?
Why not? That,
I hadn't seen it
Where's the bell's dignity on the ground?
Other than in pictures. Well, they don't want to hang it up because it's broke.
yeah, but they fixed it.
Well, David Crockett fixed it.
Looks like he had a stick welder and fixed it up.
Looks like I was well known.
I told y'all what they discovered about David Crockett.
What's
Now
that?
what?
He had 3 ears.
Did he now?
Yeah, he did. He had 3. Seriously.
Like in one ear inside the other
Then
ear?
he had a right ear and a left ear and a wild front ear.
Right up front?
Right up front. Thank you.
I've told that already. I know.
I thought it was going to be like one of those National Enquirer things where you had your baby brother growing out your side.
He raised up his arm.
That got me every time. Buy this, Mama. I need to see what that's all about.
I have thoroughly been entertained with these stupid dad joke things. I just they're so fun.
Thank you. Okay, next question. I'm going to mark this question out.
Oh, good.
But I'm going to go to the next
It's
question.
too easy. Huh?
Okay.
Yeah. The 4th of July commemorates which document?
I'm on that one.
Oh, you're on that one?
Yeah.
I ain't on none.
We got it.
Okay. Some of these I'm going to mark out because they're just not good. Okay.
They're too easy.
Next question.
Okay.
Which American president was born on the 4th of July? There's only one. Which American president was born on the 4th of July?
I ain't got one text. I'm telling you.
My father-in-law was born on the 4th of July, but he wasn't president.
Well, that's not too bad.
4th of July.
Are y'all stumped on that a little
I'm
bit?
a little bit stumped on that one. I'm going to think about that
Ooh,
for a
this
second.
stumpilation is brought to you by Quik Mart convenience stores.
It's time to visit Quik Mart.
That's right.
Okay, so we're going to be stuck on presidents for a couple times.
All right.
Great.
Which president of the United States was the first to host a 4th of July celebration at the White House?
Ooh.
I'll give you the year, 1801. That's going to help you out.
It does not help me out at all.
You don't?
No, if I paid attention in history class, that might have helped me out, but, you know.
He would be the 3rd president.
That's just the way I'm
Kevin! Jeff, I'm sorry.
His kindergarten teacher was the 3rd president, what you said?
No, the one you were trying to guess is.
Oh.
Okay. All right, next question. If you don't get this, this is a 2-part question. How many stars and how many stripes are on the U.S. flag? Today.
Today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, heck! There's a flag hanging on the
counting.
wall. Thank you, Kevin.
I actually know that one.
Yeah, we know that.
I do now. How many stars is it?
Count the one behind you.
Yes, count that one over there.
All right, I'm not gonna do that one. A lot of these are, like, you have to have a sentence to answer it or whatever, you know, so I'm not doing those.
That's okay.
All right, what was the total number of people who signed the Declaration of Independence? Total number of people.
Gosh, I just was on that. I do know that. I know that. I think I do. Are you counting the signatures
Yeah.
in your head?
I'll give you him. John Hancock was one of them.
Yeah, John Hancock was one of them.
So there's at least one on there,
There's
right?
at least one on there. That is correct. But there was a room full of people that signed that thing. Question number 8.
Yes.
Every 4th of July, what food is most commonly consumed?
Got that one.
I have a, well, I think it is. I'm probably wrong.
John may not even be here today. He may be off tomorrow. This is one of the
No,
This-
he's off. Yeah, he's off tomorrow, so he had to work.
but he's got to work today.
Yeah, he had to work yesterday too.
So this is one of those days, like if you took today off as a vacation day, you'd have like a 4-day weekend. That'd be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And then
A lot of people do.
one day gets you
Yeah.
4 days.
Yeah.
So a lot of people do that. John might be one of those.
I don't have a vacation.
Because it's already past John's time to be here.
Yeah, he may lay down on us.
All right, number 9.
So I put some pressure on him. I said, you want to come in all radiant and stuff.
Yeah.
Personality.
What is the name of the national anthem of the United States of America?
The national anthem.
It's got a name.
Oh,
It's also one of the nicknames for the flag.
I got it.
that can't be right.
All right. Next question, guys. You know,
Yes, always.
our people at home are playing along. I'm giving them a little
People
bit
at
of
home
time.
are throwing stuff at the radio and computer
Exactly.
screens, probably.
I'm on it. I got it.
All right. Question number 10. Who gave the Statue of Liberty to the United States?
Got that one too. We got that. I'm good.
Do I have to have his middle name too, or?
Yeah.
Yes, you have to have his middle name.
Where it's appropriate, absolutely.
I think it was Elon Musk.
It probably was.
So I'm not going to ask this question, but you know the Statue of Liberty has an official name, and it's not the Statue of Liberty.
It's Beatrice.
Beatrice, yeah. Is it?
Well, you got the question over there.
No, it's called, the official
Mercury?
name for the Liberty Bell is,
I thought you said the Statue of
I'm sorry,
Liberty.
Statue of Liberty. Liberty.
Whose glasses
It's
you
got
wearing
the word
today?
Liberty on it. It's called Liberty Enlightening the World.
Oh,
So,
I mean it's Bueller or something. I don't know.
yeah, so,
Hazel.
You know, I took that out. I'm trying to take things out that you guys might not know.
I've only seen it from a distance. I was in New York.
Here's a related question.
You was that close and you didn't go see it?
I didn't go
He
to
was
it.
focused on pizza.
Oh,
Yes.
get a slice.
I didn't have time. I wanted to, but I didn't have time to
Oh,
go.
Question number 11. Every 4th of July, now this is going to be a wild guess right here for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Every 4th of July, how many hot dogs are consumed?
how many?
Yeah. I'm looking for a number here.
That's got to be a lot. Just the Joey Chestnut. You know how many he eats. You know.
How many did he
Yeah,
eat?
well, he eats like hundreds, don't he?
I
That
guess.
Hot dog, Nathan's hot dog eating contest.
I'll tell you what, Nathan's hot dogs are good.
They are.
If you put me in a hot dog tasting contest, I could pick out the Nathan's. And
Really?
I have done that in my office.
Really?
What about the eating the most of them? How many? You do a bunch of them?
No, I can't eat a bunch of them.
I just want a beef hot dog.
That Nathan's.
Does he eat them with or without the bun?
They have to eat them with the bun.
Oh, yeah.
good
In the
gravy.
contest, yeah.
I can't do that.
And they soak them in water.
Yeah, that's what I started
Good
saying. For
grief.
some reason, they soak it in water. It looks like to me that'd make it harder to go down.
All
But,
right, I got to skip this question. We already talked about this question.
oh man, come on, maybe I know the answer to that one then.
Yeah, it was John Hancock. All right, question number 12. Which 2 presidents of the United States died on July 4th the same year?
I know that one too. That's a great story.
Yeah. All right. Question, yeah, are you going to write it down? 2 presidents.
I
Write 2
do.
presidents' names down. You got to make it close. And it's not Gerald Ford.
Nixon
He
and
don't
Ford.
know. Nixon and Ford.
Is that it?
No, it's
That's just as good as what I'm gonna come up with.
I got it. I know that one.
Do you really?
I do. It's a fantastic story, by the way.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll tell you.
Okay,
I'm listening.
so this goes back to the Declaration of Independence.
Okay.
Why did American colonists dump tea into the harbor during the Boston Tea Party? Why did the colonists dump tea into the harbor during the Boston Tea Party? What was I guess the chant there, or what was their reason? There is a phrase that was well known during that time.
Okay.
Okay, here's a little crazy question I didn't know. On July 4th, which classic children's book was published? There was a
Say that again?
There was a classic children's book published on July 4th. I don't know what. Oh,
What year?
1865.
Classic children's book, 1865.
Yeah. In 1865, classic children's book. Just guess of an old classic children's book.
I got it.
Do you really?
I'm
It's
guessing.
Mr. Know-It-All.
I got a guess. I'll put it that way. I'm not sure I'm right about it. Is that 14?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right. One more.
Who was the author of the Pledge of Allegiance? It had an author.
Author of the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yeah.
I think it was that little old lady on Christmas Vacation, wasn't it?
So it was it? Oh, that's right. No, that was her prayer.
I pledge allegiance.
Yeah, well, yeah,
flag.
that's right.
He stood up.
Aunt Bethany.
Yeah.
Aunt Bethany, that's it.
Because Natty, or whatever his name was, stood
Oh
up
my
with his hand on
gosh.
his heart right in the middle of prayer. All right. Who was the author of the Pledge of Allegiance? I didn't know this.
I don't think I know.
I don't know it either.
I don't think I know that one.
But they went on to be a very popular group back in the 70s.
What?
That was a hint.
Well, I didn't know Black Sabbath done that, but
No, this is more of a country Larry Gatlin style group.
oh, KC and the Sunshine Band.
No, you'll get it in a minute.
Oh yeah, when I hear the answer, I'll be like, oh yeah. I remember
Okay,
that band.
I got two more easy questions.
I don't know.
During World War II, the Declaration of Independence was moved to this location. Where was the Declaration of Independence moved during World War II?
I'm gonna take a guess on that one. I don't know, but I'm making a guess. Have a lot of gold there.
There is. They speculated that. Kevin,
Change my answer.
and I can see his answer.
I'll just.
You got it right.
Okay. Well, I'm just guessing.
Thanks, Jeff.
All right,
At
so
least got one right.
you know the United States declared its independence from Great Britain, but did you know that there is a country that declared its independence from the United States, and it happened in 1960? So which country declared its independence from the United States in 1960?
Huh. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
That's a good one. Is it anybody we know?
Yes, absolutely. There's lots of shoes involved. Listen, y'all guys are giving our people at home a lot.
I'm sorry for all the tore up radios and the bunch computer screens.
I'm not getting any hints from anybody texting or nothing.
Okay. All right. So next question. We got three more questions.
We got to have time to go back through the answers.
Yeah, we do. Three more questions.
Okay.
So we make these pretty quick. What is inscribed on the tablet that the Statue of Liberty holds? What is inscribed on the tablet that the Statue of Liberty holds? I'm looking for a number. Actually, it's a specific date. I'll give you that. All right. Let's see.
Number 19.
Number 19. Who was president when the Star Spangled Banner became the national anthem?
Ooh.
This is going to surprise you. It surprised me. And his name is mentioned in the when Archie and Edith are singing their song.
Oh, I got it then.
Well, it ain't what I thought it was.
No, me neither. But I know the answer to that since you give me that hint. Okay.
All right.
20.
Number 20. Which president established 4th of July as a federal holiday?
Ooh.
And I'm going to tell you.
Give us a hint.
It was after the Civil War. So July 4th wasn't even a national holiday till after the Civil War.
All right, I'm good.
Okay.
Let's do the answers, man.
Let's do the answers.
All right.
All right. You're on the honor system here, guys.
Yeah.
So if you would just, I'm not going to go back and critique you.
All right.
All right. Where was the first celebration in Independence Day held?
I guessed Philadelphia, but it wasn't
That's
right.
what I get.
Philadelphia in 1777.
Is that right?
That is correct.
Okay, well, cool. Okay.
On Independence Day, how many times did the Liberty Bell ring?
We said none.
What'd you say?
I said 4.
13. 13
Oh.
times.
Well, I missed that one.
They do ring the Liberty Bell on 4th of July.
I originally said 13, and then you made me think they didn't ring it, so I was like, well, it's none.
No, they ring that.
Because it's on the ground. That's what he said.
No.
They ring. That's why they
I
got so
changed,
upset at me for ringing it.
I changed my answer to none, so I'm going to say I didn't get it.
Okay, good. Question number 3. The 4th of July commemorates which document?
Declaration of Independence.
That's correct. Declaration of
You got
Independence.
that, didn't you?
I did get that.
Attaboy.
Okay.
And that's the next one I know I didn't get in.
All right.
That's why you started making fun of me because I wrote this down.
Number 4. Which American president was born on the July 4th?
I don't know that one.
You know it? Calvin Coolidge.
Coolidge.
Calvin Coolidge was born July 4th, 1872.
I did not know that.
All right. Which president of the United States was first to host a 4th of July celebration at the White House?
I said Jefferson.
What'd you say?
Lincoln.
Jefferson is it.
Jefferson.
1801.
Okay.
All right. How many stars and stripes does the U.S. flag have?
50 and 13.
50 and 13 is correct.
You got it?
50 stars, 13 stripes.
Yeah, I got it counted.
Attaboy.
Okay. All right, number 7. What is the total number of people who signed the Declaration of Independence?
I did not know this one.
I guessed 54.
54? You got close. It's 56.
56.
That's correct.
I knew it was 50 something.
All
I
right.
put 1 from John Hancock.
There you, at least you got that. You got 156 of the question. Every July 4th, what food is most commonly consumed?
Hot dog.
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs, that's correct.
Hot dogs. Armor hot dogs. You remember that
Baseball,
song?
hot dogs, apple pie, and Chevrolet, that's what made America, right?
The dogs kids
Well,
love to bite. Okay, great.
All right, what's the name of the national anthem of the United States of America?
I think I know.
What?
Stars and Stripes Forever.
No.
No?
I put Old Glory because you said it was a nickname for something else.
Well, I said it was a nickname for the flag.
Yeah.
The Star Spangled Banner.
Star. You said that.
No, I didn't.
Okay, never mind.
I said,
Okay,
what's the name of the national anthem?
You're right. Star Spangled Banner. Why did I not know that?
I don't
That
know.
threw me off.
I didn't know that last night.
I drew a blank.
I did too. Last night.
I
had
should have
the same
known
question.
that. That was stupid.
Because nobody ever says that. They always say, stand, remove the cover for the national anthem. And
Yeah, Star Spangled Banner. Why did I not know
never
that?
announces the songs.
Yeah. All right, number 10. Who gave the Statue of Liberty to the United States?
I put France.
Francis, right.
France is correct, yeah. It commemorated 100 years since the Declaration of Independence. So, let's see. Number 11. Every July 4th, how many hot dogs are consumed? Which,
It has to be millions. I don't.
yeah. One that gets closest gets the answer.
What'd you put?
I put 1 million.
Oh, I
Okay,
put
just-
60 million.
60 million. 150 million.
150
Oh my God.
million.
Well, you're closer than I am.
Yeah.
I knew it'd be millions, but I
150
I didn't have a
million.
clue.
That means like one out of every other person eats a hot dog, or,
Yeah.
or most people eat two.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll eat 2 or 3.
So I do too.
We put them in the shrimp bowl.
Which 2 presidents died on July 4th of the same
Nah,
year?
That's why I drew a blank right here.
It's Adams and Jefferson.
Yeah, John Adams and Thomas Jefferson did. That's amazing, ain't it?
It is amazing.
Let's see, number 13. Why did the columns dump tea? No, what did I say?
You asked why did they do the tea dumping, and what was
Their chant? What was their chant during the dumping? What was?
I think I know, but you go ahead.
What was it?
I put no tax on tea, or
That's close.
it's something like that. I can see the.
No taxation without representation.
That's correct.
Oh.
Taxation without representation
Yep,
was,
yep.
was the.
I was trying to go over at Schoolhouse Rock.
I tried to word it, and I missed you guys up on that. The question was worded totally different, and I wanted to try to get that portion out.
Oh.
All right, on July 4th, which classic children's book was published in
I
1865?
drew a blank. I don't.
I'm totally guessing, but I put Little House on the Prairie.
Little House on the Prairie is incorrect. That's not right.
All right.
Alice in Wonderland.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, what a dingbat book is that?
I don't know. I've never read it.
I had blank.
I didn't know that book was that old.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
All right.
Wow.
I'm on
Well, that was a total guess.
yeah, well, good guess. Number 15.
it's wrong, but good guess.
Wrong.
Who was the author of the Pledge of Allegiance?
I didn't know this either.
I guess.
I have no idea.
It was Francis Bellamy.
Yeah.
Remember the Bellamy brothers?
Okay, now yeah.
Now you get it. It wasn't whoever you
Gosh.
said. During World War II, where was the Declaration of Independence stored?
Fort Knox.
Fort Knox is correct. They moved that thing to Fort
Hey,
Knox.
that's what I said too.
I was writing down Smithsonian when you said, well, they keep gold there.
All right. Which country declared independence from the United States on July 4th of 1960?
I put Panama.
Panama is a great guess.
Because I'm trying to think, I couldn't, you said a lot of shoes are involved, so it had to be the Marcos, right?
Yeah, but the shoe was in Panama.
I know, but I couldn't remember where they was from. But I remember the shoe
It
deal.
did start with a P though. You had the right train of thought. It was the Philippines.
Philippines.
Yeah. All right, question 18. What is inscribed on the tablet the Statue of Liberty holds?
I put 1776. I did.
Yeah, I did too.
Okay, so
July 4, 1776.
that's correct. July 4th, 1776, but it's in Roman numerals. They got the word July and the rest of the Roman numerals.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Well,
Okay.
I thought
And I wouldn't have got this next one without the hint, but I got
Okay,
it.
who was president when the Star Spangled Banner became the national anthem?
Was it Hoover?
Hoover.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Hoover.
Herbert
Was
Hoover.
that, I'm like you, it went from the song. I was sitting there.
Yeah. We need another man like Herbert Hoover. Which president established July 4th?
days.
Those were the days. All right. Which president established July 4th as a federal holiday? You get me started on stuff. I'm like a squirrel.
I said Lincoln.
All right.
I said Grant.
Grant is correct. It was after the Civil War.
That was just a. And
Yes,
after
it's Grant.
the Civil War thing is what I thought. Well, that was,
All right.
I thought that was a hint.
You guys are on the honor system. How many did you get right, Kevin?
Oh, how many did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 8.
He got 8 right.
I
Jeff,
have 13 right.
you got 13 right. Mr. Know-It-All gets the roll of the dice
I
today.
done better than I thought I would.
So here, let me read off the people here. Number 1 is Sulop. Number 2 is D.T. Hughes. Number 3 is Gene Smith. Number 4 is Tommy Davis. Number 5 is Governor Tipper. Number 6 is Booth Riley. Number 7 is Wanda Chapman. Number 8 is Kendra Fleeman. Number 9 is Bridget Hendricks. Number 10 is Willard Chapman. Number 11 is Lenny Hall. And number 12 is Linda Purcell.
All right, well, you hold the paper.
Okay.
And I'm going to roll the dice where you can see it.
Okay.
And you tell us who we're going to win. There it is right there.
Oh my goodness. Believe it or not, the governor.
No way.
The governor has won.
Governor Dennis.
You're going to have to share that, old buddy, old pal.
Number 5, Governor Tipper has won the $25 gift card. And Governor, I don't have the card with me today, but I will bring it here as soon as I get to my office, pick it up, and bring it back. So, and that gift card is given to you courtesy of Quik Mart convenience stores,
Yes.
and that spends just like cash inside the store or outside the store in case you're getting fuel. But if you haven't bought anything from Quik Mart, take that card, and here's what I recommend, and this is why I gained a pound last week. I had chocolate gravy and biscuits from store number 30 twice last week
Ooh.
with chocolate milk.
Ooh.
That is good.
That is good, and it's worth gaining a pound. For
You
me.
know, I have,
You know, you've done all that and the dessert and everything. You're not too bad for
Yeah,
1 pound.
I'm telling you, it's
you know what one of my favorite things is first of all, little golden flake peanut butter crackers.
Yes.
Okay? The golden flake.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
And some chocolate milk.
Oh, I like them with coffee.
Ooh, well, I can either way, but I'm telling you, with some chocolate milk, that's a
I really
snack.
thought you was gonna say you dipped it in the,
That's
in
a
the chocolate gravy. or
snack
something.
and a half.
So I get the Nesquik chocolate milk. I like the Nesquik better.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try that. I've always been a purity guy.
Yeah, try the Nesquik. You'll like the texture of it a little bit better.
Huh.
If you're in the
The
texture.
texture.
Yeah. We want to thank everybody for listening to us today. Happy 4th of
Yes,
July.
yes, have
Thank
a
you
great
for being
4th of July.
Quik Mart customer. And
Be safe.
I can't wait to get there.
I can't wait to get there either.
I put my wallet back in my pocket now that I've already weighed.
Them heavy keys you
Yeah,
got
the
there.
heavy keys I got.
It doesn't appear that anything's working like over here like it's supposed to be.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, we may have been dead the whole time.
No.
No, no.
I'm
Going
talking
back
about
to
the
those
programming
two,
that's
Oh,
taking
so we got
over.
to keep talking.
Yo.
The programming that's supposed to take over is not taking over.
We
so-
broke the radio station again.
Oh,
there
yes,
is.
it has.
There it is.
Yes, it has. It's up. All right. It just don't look like it's up.
Oh, okay.
All right, so
Well,
it's
as
up.
long as you're doing something.
So you have again entertained yourself with a perfectly good Quik Mart hour.
Yes.
Thank you guys for coming in. See you next week.
See ya.
All right.
America's listening to Fox News.
Some things can steal your sunshine. Ugh, I just got my hair done.